Good afternoon, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. In today's video we are finally putting the wheels on the Prelude. But before we actually put them on, I am going to paint them and go in a little bit more depth on how I'm painting and how I'm using the paint, how much thinner I'm using, all that in this video. So that way if you want to, you can do that to your wheels. Now I'm not using those stock wheels, I'm using some aftermarket wheels I got off Facebook Marketplace. They do fit the car, however the lug nuts do not work. I ordered some lug nuts, they should be in today. Let's get these wheels painted right now. Well guys, that was actually really smooth. That worked really well. I didn't get all the little tiny ones out because that took forever and I didn't want to end up carving out this wheel too far. But I sanded this wheel down. This is one of the front ones, and I actually went ahead and sprayed a little bit of primer on it. This will be very close to what it's going to look like when it's done. This is a flat gray primer, and it's pretty close to black, but it's a little lighter. Looking to see if what I did was worth it, or if it's worth even doing the last wheel, and it looks actually okay. It definitely is going to have some blemishes still, where I couldn't get every little corner or groove like right there. However, since we're doing the flat color, it won't show that much. Okay, so this wheel is actually all set up. It's all been sanded, it's primered, it's perfectly ready to be painted. I even have these pieces of paper there to protect the tire. I didn't really worry about that with the primer because the primer will not stick unless the surface is ready for it. We have tape holding also the paper on so that way it doesn't go anywhere. I usually do that when I paint outside, but since we're using a paint gun and we might be putting a lot of pressure on it, we're going to go ahead and do this so that way they don't blow away and we get paint all over the place. So now we're going to go ahead and get the other wheels masked off and then we'll get to painting. Okay, let's go over the paint we're going to be doing. Once again, we're using that Rust-Oleum. I actually have had this a while. It's flat black. Now, I've used like maybe not even an ounce of it, so we're gonna say it's 7 ounces. For the paint thinner or whatever you're using, acetone, what's the other one, mineral spirits, if you're going to be using that, they call for about 10 to 15% of the thinner per, whatever you use of this. So if you use 1 ounce, you wanna use 15% thinner as the highest and 10% is the lowest if you're using a spray gun. This, I'm gonna go about 12 to 13% roughly, so it's 8 ounces or what is that? About 200, I'll say 7 ounces, so that's about 200 milliliters. So if we say 7 ounces, 200 milliliters, we need about 30 milliliters of thinner. Put it in your glass box, just to prevent any overspray. So let's get these wheels painted. So the wheels are done, they look really good. I got a little bit of I think I got a run right there. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what's going on with this particular one. I might have to miss that a little bit. But the wheels are done. We're gonna let them dry and we'll get back to this once they are completely dry. This is a familiar sight. Weren't we just doing this a few days ago? That's good. We'll get some paint on that too. Well, after the tire has bumped the rear bumper a few times, I'm sure it's perfectly scuffed to look normal again. Oh, this finish came out really good on these wheels. Just don't want to check them up. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Let's just hope these lug nuts work, because I mean, we have tried everything. To the next size. Oh, good. That looks pretty freaking good. Well, the front wheel's on in it. I gotta see if I can look at this. It looks a lot better with the spikes. What do you guys think of that? Let me just back it up, give you the more of a profile shot there. Army green, black wheels. That looks pretty good. Dang, look at that. Man, I was not into the spikes at first, but now that they're on the car, and this thing just looks so much better. On the back we got the 225 45 18s. On the fronts we got the 225 45 18s. The only reason they look different is because these are actually doing a little bit of a stretch to fit the wider wheels. It looks like a pretty good proper setup, good stance. The fronts are also kind of poking just a tiny bit there. All right guys, we'll get this thing outside tomorrow morning because it's getting a little late. You can't really see it that well. The green won't really stand out that much. So I'll get back with this tomorrow, and then we'll be able to get some really good shots of the car. Good morning, it is the next day. We actually got some more car parts in last night. We got us some fender flares here. That is gonna look so freaking good, check that out. These are the fronts, and the backs, as you can see, are significantly larger. Doesn't that look good? Okay, we have the short throw shifter in the mailbox. We have to go and get that. And I see what, we'll take the car to go get that. Let's go take the car to do it. I can't use the mailbox that's right there on the edge of the street. Mine is parked all the way at the one spot because I guess the mail lady's too lazy to bring it to me. I don't know. That is not good. Let's let this thing warm up and we'll go ahead and head out to the mailbox. Up with the gas pedal, I don't like that. Well, the ride quality hasn't changed. I'll tell you what sucks, this windshield needs to be cleaned after I paint it. I can't see a thing out of it. There's the mailbox. People are gonna use this thing to do all kinds of stuff. I forgot to get the roof open. Oh my God, is the motor gonna burn out? Holy cow. First gear is very short. Oh yeah. The speedometer stopped working. I have no idea how fast I'm going. We'll have to get to looking at that. It's probably cable driven. Well, that sucks. Video coming soon on how to fix a speedometer in one of these cars. Well, speedometer fixed itself. Never mind, we're not taking it apart anytime soon. Yep, I'm a fan. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one where we'll be installing that new steering wheel and short throw shifter. Leave this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to keep up to date on the Prelude project. And thank you for watching. Have a great night.